This is the journey to One Africa. Everybody, this is your man Mika, and welcome back to SNOA, Swahili Nation, One Africa. Guys, there's a new update today. All right, guys, we're gonna talk a little bit about Kenya, and I'm outside, guys, as you can see, somewhere in Africa here. I had to come here to show you guys the ocean. Very beautiful, you know. Today, you're getting an update, news from Africa, all the way straight from the ocean. So if there's a lot of noises, it's because of the Mother Nature, guys. All right, so guys, you know, guys, for the past couple months, we have been talking a lot about Kenya. Mostly, it hasn't been positive, it has been negative. But today, you will let me know in the comment section if you think this is positive news or negative. On my side, I think this is positive news. But you guys, you can let me know as well in the comment section. So let's talk a little bit about Kenyan economy under President William Ruto of Kenya. All right, under President William Ruto's leadership, Kenya has been notable economic progress. That's what the news says. Kenya Airways, previously struggling with losses, reported a profit of Kenyan shilling 513 million after tax for the first half of 2024, marking its first profiting in over a decade. This turnaround was attributed to government restructuring and stable currency. The tourism sector also flourished, with 21.3% of revenue increased to Kenyan shilling 142.5 billion. Driven by increased visitors numbers, agriculture advancements included a significant rise in sugar production by 123.4%, with consideration for exports and maize production doubling due to the favorable conditions and government support. Additionally, the expansion of export processing zones (EPZ) is ongoing, aiming to enhance industrialization and job creation. These developments are part of the broader economic growth narrative, with the World Bank forecasting 5.2% growth of Kenya's economy in 2024, largely due to private sector investment and improved business conditions. All right, guys, you all know things that we've been talking about Kenya. You know, Gen Z, what they've been talking about. Let me say this, man. One of the things is that, you know, one thing that I've realized is that, I know that I understand, is that the growth of economy, it doesn't mean it is also the growth of the well-being of the people. So most of the time when economy goes up in a country, the well-being of the people, most of the time, they're struggling. And I think that is what is happening in Kenya, according to this news that I see. And this is trusted source, guys. So you can actually go and check it out. There's a change in the economy, but I think what people always really want, they want their lives to be improved, not just the change of the economy. The economy of the country might change, and it's good to change. It has to change. But at the same time, simultaneously, the well-being of the people has to change as well. All these things goes hand in hand. It's like right leg and left leg. No, it's like right leg and left leg. All right, it has to go hand in hand. So you guys have heard the news. I'd love to know your support. I'd love to know your opinion. But you know, kudos to Kenya. Economy has to prosper. And when you talk about the eastern side of Africa, I think Kenya, it has been leading the economy for so many years, for a long time. The time that Tanzania was actually getting close to that and Kenyans were scared, it was during the time of Magufuli. You know, we have this rival between Kenya and Tanzania all the time, man. I love it because sometimes it's really positive that we push each other to the limit. And in the eastern side of Africa, I gotta give credits to Kenya. You guys, you are very aggressive. You guys, your economy has always been top there. Your currency has always been bigger. And because of the beautiful work that, whether we agree or we don't agree, there's something right being done in Kenya by Kenyans, right? And that's why you guys have always been leading. So I just want to encourage you. I know even during this time, I love how Kenyans, they have been aggressive. Because I think change comes after that. And I think the economy of Kenya, it will even change to a better place. Why? Because Kenyan people are spoken. They're not scared. They're not afraid of anything. They stood up. Yes, a lot of people have died, but they stood up and demand change in Kenya. So I'm really proud of Kenya. When I read this news, man, and when you see development in economy in the countries of Africa, man, I'm proud because you know where I'm from? I am from Africa, and I'm an African. So progress in Kenya is my progress because I'm an African, because I'm Kenyan. But one thing that I will put like NB, not Ben, is that we have to make sure that as much as our economy grows, but also the well-being of our people grows. That is very important, because it's useless if you have like beautiful oceans, you have beautiful hotels, and you have beautiful buildings everywhere, but the economy of the people is not as good as supposed to be. And people are still struggling. Like, only people who can come here are only people who are living well. You know, they have their own money, a lot of money actually. And then we don't really balance the equation. I think the biggest challenge that we have in Africa is that we need to bridge the gap between the people who have and people who don't. The gap is too big. People who are rich, they always get richer and they're up there. And people who are poor, they're really poor down there. And people at the middle, they are struggling and suffering all the time. So I think we need to bridge that gap, you know what I'm saying? We need to bridge that gap. And I think there's something has to be done right. And so in the case of Kenya, you know, when you see the economy is growing, that is a beautiful sign. It means now you need to focus on the people. If you focus on the people, I think economy will even grow more. Why? Because people, they will be encouraged, instead of demonstrating every single day, will they step out to work their battle, to make sure that they're changing lives for their people. And the personal income of the people, it was grow, because people, they work tirelessly. And I think that is one of the advantages that Africa has, because in Africa, more than 60% is youth. That means you have a lot of people who can actually get the work done, get the job done. If you empower these people, if you give them the reason why they should work hard, of course, you should have that, your personal reason, but also in Africa, government has always been disappointing to us, right? So most of people, they just end up going, demonstrating. You know, what is happening in Kenya or other countries, all right, it's beautiful that people speak for themselves, but you have to know that these people are not working right now. So obviously, the economy is going to go down and their lives are not going to get better. So government, do your job. People, do your job. So kudos to Kenya. I got to applaud you for this, and I would love to see your opinion, guys. Kenyan people, let us know in the comment section, what do you think about this data? Because these are numbers, and numbers don't lie. All right, we'd love to know what is happening with you and the rest of Africans as well. Let us know. But I'll tell you the truth, man. I'm so proud of Kenya. I'm so proud of what they always achieve. I'm so proud of what they do, and I'm so proud even right now. You know, they're standing for themselves and make sure they change their lives and the lives of their people, the lives of you know, their country. So it's a beautiful thing to see. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What are your opinion about Kenya? And enjoy the view there for a moment.